Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we're talking about true friendship. My neighbor's garage burned down this week, and I got there after the fire department already put the fire out, but just the total chaos and destruction of just things that are melted and black, and they smell like just this dirty, plasticky burnness. And I had a little bit of flashback to when our house burnt down when I was a freshman in high school. And that was a time that was a life changer for me, but I have a really cool story to tell you about it. So when I was in 9th grade, our house burned down. I was home alone with my brother and one of our good friends, and lightning struck the house. It came in, it hit the power box, and it blew up. It overloaded the system, and we had like a drop cloth ceiling. And so when that fire blew, it spread like crazy. And so my brother and I and my friend were inside, and I thought my brother was joking because he came up running fire when the power went out. But so me and my friend, we went outside once we saw that this smoke and the heat was coming. And so we're outside and looking around, and we're like, where is my brother? And so my buddy, he goes, I think he's still inside. So I went back inside to look for him, and I didn't think about it. It wasn't anything heroic on my part, but I went back inside the house because he is my brother. And I found him inside ripping cords out of his computer, trying to save his computer. I'm like, Curtis, get out of here, we're gonna die, come on, get out. And so he grabs his stuff and goes, and I see this glorious buck that I had mounted as my first deer that I'd ever killed. And so while I was in there, I grabbed the deer and I ran out behind me too. And it was like there's smoke coming up all through the vents, and I was like running in furniture. I couldn't see, it was hard to breathe. It was terrible. But my brother tells everybody that I went back in the house to get my deer head, but I was after him. But that's something that friends, and especially brothers, do for each other. We're there for each other. So sometimes there's friends, and you have these fair weather friends, and when you have good times and all is well, and you have plenty of money and happiness, then it's easy to be friends with those people. The Bible says that a giver of gifts has many friends. But what about the times when it's low, when it's hard, when it's difficult? Well, that's when you can really tell who your true friends are, because they will stick with you through the ups and the downs, through the thick and the thin. And this is exactly what our verse this week is talking about in Proverbs 17:17. It says, "A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." Proverbs 17:17. So a friend loveth at all times, not just in the good times, but at all times. And a brother is born for adversity. Now, this born for adversity doesn't mean that, the man is born of few days and full of sorrows, because that's another Bible verse. But this born for adversity, this is like, I am made to do it. This is what I'm here for. It's what I'm designed for. If you are a brother and you have your brother, you see your brother in need, then if they're in trouble, then your instincts kick in, and then you fend for them. You stick up for your brother when everybody else is picking on them, even if you're hounding them to death on your own anyways. But because it's your brother, the instinct kicks in, and you will fight for and stand for and stick with your brother in times of need, especially. And so that's what this is talking about. You have brotherhoods of all kinds. You have motorcycle gangs of brotherhoods. You have military brothers. And when you forward deploy and you're with those guys, and they are your brother in arms. And so you stick with each other, and you fight for each other, and you put your neck out on the line for other people, and it's because you care for that person. So this week, I want you to think about who your friends are and where are they on this list. If they're in trouble, are you eager and ready and wanting to help them and be there for them? Or is it a fair weather friend? Same thing the other way around. Are your friends fair weather friends for you? Or if you are in trouble and you need something, and if you're in a bad situation, are they going to be there for you? Sometimes it can be hard to show yourself friendly, but it doesn't matter what other people do to you. You need to focus on yourself and what kind of friend you are. Have a good week.